My name is Danny Horviak, and this is the newest MCTV show, Around the Rotunda. We're going to talk about all the new gossip and whatever else we feel like saying that won't get us in too much trouble. Anyways, this is our panel for today, so why don't we go around and introduce everybody. Christine, how about you start?
All right, so my name is Christine Duxbury. I'm a fashion merchandising major here at Marist, and and I'm also interning in the city, so that's where I was today.
Claps for Christine. Good for you for making it in after a busy day.
Thank you. Very busy.
All right, and let's take it over to Michelle.
I'm Michelle. I'm a communication major. I'm a freshman, and I'm from Cranford, New Jersey.
Ooh,
right.
Freshman. This will be her debut on a MCTV show, so props to Michelle for making it out for us. And now we go over to
Gotta
Clancy.
start out young. I'm Clancy. I'm a broadcast journalism major, also interning in the city, and I'm from Long Island, best place to be. So
God bless you guys for making it in after a busy day. What time did you wake up today?
5:30.
Wow.
Yeah.
I woke up at 10:30 and it was still far
Stop!
too
No,
early.
all right, get out of here! Get out of here!
I have like
get
all
out of here.
8 a.m.s, no.
I'm sorry. I guess I'll
wish.
conclude with me. I'm Danny Horviak. I am a media studies and production major. I'm a junior, and I'm from South Jersey. So shout out to all my Wawa people out there.
Woo! Kind of.
I see my cameraman over here. Anyways, those are our panelists for today. However, we are missing one very important person, and I believe her name is Erin Murtha, but she is at the gym today. So let's see this clip on Erin training at the gym.
I don't even know what to make of that.
Well, that was Erin. She's giving me a very dirty look right now. She's not here. That was her at the gym right now, I promise.
I will say her biceps after that workout are going to be incredible.
For dinosaur arms,
Yes.
maybe. Yeah.
The end was like very inspirational.
Where do you get a dinosaur costume like that?
I don't know.
Amazon, eBay.
Internet.
I mean,
Where do you get the energy to do that? That's my question. I
Or the
can't even get to the gym.
I know. I can't imagine.
too.
She wants to run around in that costume around campus. I say props to her for that.
Yeah.
Honestly, like, I feel uncomfortable when I'm wearing short shorts to the gym.
Me
So if you have the
too.
balls to wear a dinosaur costume, I applaud you. Way to go, Erin.
Yeah.
I think so.
We applaud your efforts.
Oh.
Anyways, we're going to move on to our first segment today, which we'd like to call Table Talk. It'll just be us discussing some interesting news. So let's get on with that. Last night, all of our 10-year-old selves were screaming inside when it was announced that High School Musical 4 is officially in the works. There is a search for a new Wildcats team because the movie is a decade old already, and the original cast is probably too old to pose as high school students, though I would love to see Zac Efron try. Like to
Amen.
see Zac
True.
Efron do anything, honestly.
Very true.
As of now, the storyline will include the East High Wildcats, your favorite team, and the rival school, the West High Knights. As it would seem, there's some kind of West Side Story-esque movie plot here, and as of now, there is no confirmed release date, though I am actively waiting for that to be released.
I'm not
Really?
completely sure how this is going to pan out,
Yep.
to be completely honest.
Yeah. I
don't-
could see this going the way that Spy Kids went.
Yeah.
Did you guys see 1, 2, and 3?
Yes.
And then they made a 4th one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Would not
no.
recommend watching that.
Actually, I don't even think I saw the 4th one because after the 3rd one, I was like, I think this should end now. Like, I think this is over.
It needed to.
100%. I think it's laziness on, because clearly I feel like it's just them not being creative. They're
Right.
just saying, let's just take our old concept and run with it because we know it's what's going to make money. But
Yeah. I was thinking
that's
too.
just ruining. Like
It does.
Yeah.
It ruins it. I don't know why they have to bring back all of these like old movies that were like good in like the early 2000s and such. And it's kind of crazy that it was 10 years ago too.
Yeah.
Like, how crazy is that? That
I
makes me
feel
feel
old.
so old.
Oh,
I feel disgusting.
I think like the biggest problem though is Kenny Ortega made the films. All the original cast will say that their director and choreographer is what made the magic, and the fact that they don't have him, I feel like that's why a lot of people aren't going to see the movie.
Also, Zach's not in it.
Yeah, I know.
I know, his body, I mean, that's the only reason why I went to go see it.
I know.
The muscles.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, most of the
Yeah.
Twitter comments weren't positive.
Yeah, I know. I haven't been hearing a lot of good reviews in the press lately about it. So, and it was just announced. So I don't know how this
Wait, I'm
is
just
going to turn
confused.
out.
It's a different cast too?
Yeah,
Yeah,
they're
and
looking for
different-
5 new leads.
But then why is it?
So it's basically
How?
just going to be, so the director is the director of these movies called Teen Beach 1 and 2, and they were,
Unfortunately, I've seen them.
yeah, they were awful.
But don't worry. Eventually, we'll see it when it comes out. We'll see the trailers or whatever, and we'll figure it out from there.
Sure.
But moving on, Super Tuesday has come and gone, and we are that much closer to learning who's going to be duking it out for the presidential office come November 2016. Hillary Clinton and Donald Trump were the big winners, both winning several states each.
Yikes. That's all I can say. Yikes.
This is a scary year for politics, guys.
For the world.
Scary.
Just like we're like, all right, ready? Let's just go around the table and say, who did you want? Go, starting with you.
My mom's gonna be very angry, and my dad are too, but I want Bernie because he likes everybody, and he's not old. Well, he is old, but he's like cool.
Yeah.
There's a difference between being Donald Trump old and being stinky and stupid and racist and being like
True.
hip Bernie.
I agree. I think Bernie Sanders has a lot to offer. I think out of Donald Trump and Hillary Clinton, I think this world is going to turn to Hunger Games. I actually saw a tweet like a couple minutes before
Oh,
the show
yeah.
started about that, and
I
I
saw it, too.
seriously am concerned for the country where it might go if Donald Trump is president.
Same.
I'm definitely Bernie Sanders. Like the whole racism, prejudice, getting like Donald Trump. I'm not feeling Donald Trump
Now
at
hold
all.
up. Will you be old enough to vote when it comes time?
Yeah, I'm almost 19.
Oh, she
wow.
old. Sorry, I'm like just
Alright.
making the cut somehow, and my brother is gonna vote too, and he's like a child, so it's just a mess. But
I don't know.
I have to say, I disagree. Bernie Sanders, I'm not for Bernie Sanders. I feel like he's too, because you look at his ideas and he's very, like, all of young people love him, but you look at his ideas and you know what? They're great in theory, but $15 minimum wage, well, guess what? Then what will small businesses do? They can't afford to give
Yeah.
that. So you
That's-
look at those
that's a good
ideas. And
point.
then when it comes down to Hillary Clinton and Donald Trump, I'm like, oh my gosh. But we have to think, listen, we have checks and balances. We have this, like, you know what I mean?
yeah,
so at the
nothing's
end of the
gonna get through
day,
the Congress
Yeah.
if Bernie does pass something.
This
So,
is
yeah.
true. This is very true. Although I have to say, like, Donald Trump does speak his mind about a lot of things, and he is a good businessman. And I don't know, maybe this country needs somebody like him. I'm not really sure. You know, like maybe this country needs somebody that's hardcore and is about to get stuff done. I don't know.
I'm about to flip this table, girl. I think
for
we
it.
should move on because I think politics are a very dangerous topic.
This is true.
So,
Amen.
for those of you who have movie nerds as friends, Ellen DeGeneres has simplified the Oscar nominations for all of us. Check it out now.
And millions of people lost their homes. More importantly, Ryan Gosling is shirtless, so you should see it. This right here, Bridge of Spies. This is about a bunch of spies who get together at night and play bridge with an adorable grandson played by Tom Hanks. I have no idea. I didn't see it. All right. Brooklyn. Now, this is a very sweet story about an Irish girl who finds true love with an Italian boy in Brooklyn. It's also known by the original title, The Movie with Severe Accents. How'd that get in there? Oh, this is not supposed to be in here, Andy. This is the brand new poster for Finding Dory, and it comes out in theaters. It'll be in theaters in June, and I'll show you this poster next year when it's nominated for Best Picture.
We love Ellen, don't we? As many of you know, Kesha has lost her trial against her alleged rapist / music producer. Taylor Swift has donated $250,000, wow, math is hard, $250,000 to help Kesha with this difficult time. However, people are speaking out and saying how this is just another good girl publicity stunt. Thoughts?
It's so tough because like I don't know what's right. He's saying it's not the case, but then at the same time, is it the case? And you have to feel so bad for her. You could see how emotional she is.
The
Have you guys
photograph,
seen?
the photograph was really
And
like.
I feel like something like that isn't something that somebody would just make up or go through all of those emotions and through all these trials just for something like to get out of a contract.
But at the same time, though, it's like the judge was saying, you can't just break a contract because of something. Like to say this because something personal that's really taking it down. Like obviously it's huge, but it is true. It's a contract, and him doing that to her has nothing to do with breaking it. You know what I mean? Like you can't just break it.
Yeah.
It's just such like I literally don't know what to think. It
The thing
bothers
about
me.
this story that scares me is that if there are any people out there who have been raped and want to speak up against their rapist, this is a case that might discourage them from doing so.
100%.
I know like Lady Gaga and a lot of other celebrities like tweeted in like favor of her and offering her support.
Yeah, I think Demi Lovato, I think Miley Cyrus did as well. I know a lot of big celebrities, which is why I'm not really, I'm surprised that they would say that Taylor Swift would, do this as like more of a publicity stunt. Because I know that a lot of other big stars have been, like taking her side and like tweeting at her and like saying that they're, supportive. And, there's the hashtag Kesha that's been going around as well. So I don't know. And I've been reading up on a couple different things, and I've read up that she's allowed to like actually record with a different person, but it's still under Sony. Is that correct?
Yes, I did hear about that. Yes.
It is. So she has an opportunity to record music.
But they won't put the money into advertising for it.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Okay. I
The other
see.
thing about Taylor Swift is I was reading the other day that people were fighting against Taylor Swift because she wasn't doing anything. Before she announced that she was going to donate the money, people were saying like, "Oh, where's feminist Taylor Swift now? Oh, what are you doing, Taylor Swift? You only like white people."
People are so critical of her sometimes. Like I don't know.
Kesha's white, so I don't even know why I said that.
Yeah.
But we're just gonna move on from that. But in Netflix news, this week Fuller House has taken off, airing 13 episodes for its first season. And there are mixed reviews about it, so we're going to go to Michelle because she's an expert on this.
Thank you.
Before we go, Netflix announced today that a second season is on the way. So, Michelle, let's go to you. What do you think so far?
Oh boy, I watched the whole thing in 3 days. I would have watched it like all in one day, but I didn't have time, and my mom didn't want to watch the whole thing at once. Anyway.
Props to watching it with your mom, though.
Binge
That's
watching.
adorable.
Yeah.
Let me just say, if you're very used to like the innocent Full House with like very like innuendos, oh no. No, this is a lot different. Like, it doesn't get too sexual, but it gets, like, enough that it's, like, not a kid show. It would be rated, like, 14, almost TV 14 if it was actually on TV. But I thought it was great. DJ has 2 men, and she has to decide between them, and I thought all the kids were really good, and I don't know, I'm really looking forward to their second season.
I think.
Have you guys seen it at all yet?
Yeah, I'm on episode I think 8 or 9 or whatever.
You guys are crazy. How do you have time for this?
Animals.
Actually, my entire house, like as soon as it came out, one of my housemates literally watched the first like 10 episodes all in like a couple hours. So then all of us kind of like did the domino effect, and we were just sitting at our kitchen table like just all intensely watching this show. And it's so cute, and I think they're really trying to like turn the show to the demographic of the people that watched Full House.
Oh, definitely.
We're all like, in our like late teens, early 20s now. So I think they're trying to like make the show a little bit more age appropriate to the people that watched it back in like the 90s and the early 2000s.
What do you think, Clancy? Are you going to give it a try?
I have. I'm on episode 2. Have
wow.
you not even given it a try yet?
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
You're uncultured.
Together. No.
You can rewatch
Yeah,
it.
you'll
Yes,
be
you've
on
already watched
round
it.
2.
Michelle, I'm not letting you watch Fuller House for a second time. It's too soon.
I'm sorry.
Well, did you see that on the first episode, and I think like the 3rd or 4th, they made the suggestion or the slight dig at Mary-Kate and
That
Ashley.
was brilliant.
I thought that was really funny and clever, because I know that they were debating whether or not they were going to come on the show or not, and they're all about their fashion empire and stuff, and I completely understand.
One of you
want to
explain it to Danny?
Is that when they're like, let's call Michelle? You gotta do.
Oh, there's one more. No, it's
Yep.
like.
There's another good one.
Oh,
Yeah.
Can I say it?
Yeah, go for
so
it.
it's like, Michelle sends her regards. She's busy in New York running a fashion empire, and then they stare at the camera
just
for
look
like
like
3
they're like-
seconds. Not even 3, like 30. So That's the
Love
line.
it.
Couple
That.
digs at them. So I wonder what their response is going to be to that.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
I haven't heard anything yet from them, so I don't know if they're going to respond.
You got me interested now. I'll definitely give it a try. But to wrap up Table Talk, we here at Marist College Television would like to provide you a stress-relieving video because that is what we're all about. So check that out right now. What are all of these out of context people in costumes? Our producers, where are you getting this from?
The internet.
I mean, I love it.
I mean,
but,
yeah. I
it's
guess
weird.
the point is that like Michael Jackson's music like influences everyone, even a guy dressed as a crab.
I think
Timeless.
the point is that there is no point, Michelle, though I appreciate your efforts. That'll do it for our Table Talk this week. We'll be right back with our first segment after this short break.
But none of this ever happened. I'm Christos Petris, and I say drink responsibly.
Hey guys, thanks for sticking around. You know all two of you. Hi, Mom. Now, for those of you that love the Academy Award nominated movies, well, we've lost you because we're talking about the 2016 Oscar fashions.
Yes.
It's now time for Who Wore It Best, where we will be comparing the Oscar dresses to anything random. Here we go.
All right, so our first star that we have here is Alicia Vikander, looking delicious like a banana, Laffy Taffy. Her dress is defined as dusty yellow, taffeta dress with a custom silver heels and jewelry, all by Louis Vuitton. Can't go wrong with Louis Vuitton.
This is too.
Can you though? I mean, I'm looking at
I think
this.
it's too prom
It's
or
too
like
summery.
yeah.
2 6 year like, are you 6?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you 6? Like, honestly.
Yeah,
She
this
did
is
look
the
very young.
Oscars. Like
She
you have
did.
to have like I don't know, regal.
Well, she naturally kind of looks young, so they might have they should have put her in like a red slim dress.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
when you play
Oh,
it
that
up.
would
You
look
bring
so
out
nice.
the ladies. You maybe like
Yeah.
a slit in the thigh.
I was thinking slit. That's what I was going for, yeah.
That's what I would do. I mean, I
Classy.
do look young, so that's what I would do. So what do we give it on our ratings? On our rating, let's do 1 to 10.
1 to 10.
We're gonna. Thanks, middle seats. We're taking from you guys.
I don't
Rate
know.
this
I'd give
shit.
it like a 6, because I'm gonna be a little nice. So
Somebody's our Paula Abdul here.
I would say like
clearly.
a 4.1.
I'm like a 3, so.
I was saying a 6 too. I just don't like the color. I think the color is wrong for the Oscars.
It's too high. It's too high a number. All right, let's
Sorry.
move on. Who's next? Who's next?
Oh, it's me. Oh.
Would you look at that?
Our favorite Hollywood superstar, J-Law, rocking the red carpet looking like a feather duster.
Can I see this, please?
Oh my God.
Perfect.
She's
That's
Fifi.
the one that I thought too. I
Oh,
thought she
I
looked like
hate
the
that.
Beauty and the Beast feather
Yes,
duster.
the
I
bed.
did.
What are her boobs doing? Are
I
those
don't
her
know.
boobs? Is there a thing under there?
I
Is
saw
that just
an
boobs?
article the other day or like a web page that compared like her first Oscar look from this one, and I definitely like the first one.
Yeah,
better.
the first one looks better. The top half I'm not a fan of, but the
Yeah.
bottom half is like okay, but I think the top half is too nude. It needs to have some sort of a color pop.
Yeah, I hate that nude
I
thing.
was just looking for the nipples. I'm sorry. I was just like, is she wearing something there? Is that just
It does, yeah. I'm
Am I
not
allowed
really
to say
sure.
this?
Yes.
What's the show rated?
Who knows?
Yeah, we still
All right,
live
my
for
director
that.
says I'm allowed to say that. So
All right.
awesome. So we're good. All right, let's check out the next one. Kate Blanchett's dress making a huge impression on the red carpet. She's wearing a seafoam green custom Armani Privé. I learned how to say that before the show. Armani Privé gown with hand-sewn details along with Tiffany jewelry. This was obviously inspired by Queen Elsa of Arendelle. Okay, who put the Frozen reference in here? I thought we were done with Frozen.
Apparently not.
Sorry, let's look at the dress.
I really love the dress. I'm sorry. I mean, I know it's a little like maybe too florally, but I really love it.
Well, don't apologize, but personally, I don't know what you're thinking.
She's too pale for that pale of a color.
Yes.
I almost
yeah,
came
ugh.
after Michelle last time, so I'm going to take a step back. I'm going to take a deep breath. I like the color. Don't like the color on her. Would not like the color on me because you can see right through me right now. Sorry.
I don't think it works for her. I'm not gonna lie.
No, and the
florals,
shoulders.
yeah, the shoulders are too puffy, and I think that's kind of like a done deal.
Yeah, what are people thinking?
I don't know.
They need us as our designers.
I know.
Yeah,
we need to be
definitely.
the designers on
What,
this.
what do you guys give that one?
A 7 because she took a fashion risk.
Oh no, I give that a 3.
I don't
I'm
even
going
add
down.
that to, like, yeah, negatives. Can we
do
Sure,
that?
sure. There are no rules on this show.
I like that.
It's
No
our first
rules.
episode.
do whatever we want?
-2. Oh, director says there are some rules.
What
No.
about you?
I don't know. Like a 2, maybe? A 3?
Okay, same page.
It was okay.
Nice.
Better than the yellow one, though. So
Okay.
maybe a 4. I don't know.
All right.
Let's move on.
Yes, moving on sounds good. Titanic's superstar Kate Winslet is rocking the red carpet wearing a custom Ralph Lauren liquid silk gown. Wait, is that a trash bag?
Yeah. I
Girl,
definitely-
no!
Yeah.
Girl, no!
She's got curves. Why is she not showing those curves?
Yeah, for
I
all
don't
of us
get
who
it.
don't, please.
I mean, I like
Amen.
the dress if it didn't look like a garbage. Like
If it was plain black.
Yes, it would have been fine.
Or sequin. Even I would go with sequins. Anything but this like awkward like metallic thing. Like I don't even know how to describe
thing,
it.
exactly.
They called
just
it
a
a
thing.
liquid dress? What?
Is that what it's called? A
Can
liquid
someone
dress?
explain it?
Maybe.
Who wrote this?
Or it's like a I don't even know. It's an awkward.
She says it's the
fabric.
material.
Yeah, it's an awkward
I
fabric.
hear voices in my head in case you didn't.
Oh yeah, this is Danny's. Yeah, hearing voices in her head.
Don't
Her
worry,
second
I'm on
personality.
medication. It's fine.
Yeah,
All right,
that
let's
was just
do,
like.
let's do Mindy Kaling. Who's next?
Okay, so Mindy Kaling was wearing an Elizabeth Kenny dress, very comparable to everyone's favorite superhero, Nightwing. So,
I like the dress.
you do.
Yeah, I do.
No, what? You like?
I'm very big into like the fashion. Like it made okay. I like the color. I think the colors are really bold, and it's also for me. It's like
Black?
and I like the blue.
Black is a big step for her.
I have to say, I thought we were all about to sit here and be like, wow, I can't believe this dress. I'm stunned. I mean, wow.
I don't mind the trail behind. I think that's okay, but I'm not a
What?
fan of like
Guys,
the awkward shoulder
No, I think the
things.
colors make it look too superhero-y.
Okay, yeah.
Like the blue and the black together, it's
Reminds me of a bruise, you know?
Yeah. Is anyone wearing blue and black right now? Okay, we're good.
no, so
Didn't want to offend anyone. Sorry. We try to keep things professional here.
we did.
Try. Keyword try.
I don't know if we're exceeding or succeeding.
All right, what do you give that one? Let's wrap this
No,
up.
0.
Whoa.
Oh my goodness.
Like 6.5.
I'll give it like a 5.
You are
It was
so nice.
okay. I could deal with it.
Yeah, I'll give it a 5 too.
Yeah.
Like, would I wear it if you paid me money?
I would if I paid,
Otherwise,
if I was
yeah.
getting paid a couple $100,000 maybe.
Otherwise, no. Sorry, Mindy. Love you though. Anyways, that wraps it up for our Oscar 2016 fashion comparison and our first episode. Thank you so much for tuning in. I know I had a blast today, ladies.
Thank
Oh,
you.
this was
Yes.
great.
It was a
Yeah.
pleasure. It was a
Really.
pleasure.
So much pleasure.
So thanks everyone for watching, and that's what's going on this week around the Rotunda. Good night, everyone.